Well, this match, will have everybody thinking back to 1999, that fantastic final in Spain when Manchester United scored twice in the very last moments of the match to win the European Cup. This Bayern side are not quite in that class, but they're not bad. I certainly wouldn't write them off. A lot of people have said, well, Bayern are, what they used to be. No, they're not. They're not bad. But, you've got Miroslav Klose up front. He's a handful. You've got Arjen Robben, and you've got Frank Ribery, who could be playing in the Premier League next year. These are world-class players on their day. We all know that Robben at times flattered to deceive when he was at Chelsea, but on his day, Arjen Robben was a wonderful Premier League footballer. On any given night in Europe, he could show that again, as could Ribery, as could Klose. He's not a bad centre-forward at all. So don't write Bayern Munich off, and remember the Germans. They tend to produce it just when we don't expect them to, so don't write Bayern Munich off. I think Sir Alex Ferguson would be delighted that he's got the first leg in Germany. It's right that, of course, in the last round in Milan, it worked in United's favour, and they put on a superb display over there to see off AC. Well, I would think that yes, being away in Germany plays into United's hands. They will attack this match and attack this tie in much the same way as they did against Milan, but I'm sure they'll find that this German team, this Bayern team, will have a lot more backbone, a lot more spirit, and a lot more pace in the side than they found against what was a very lacklustre and disappointing AC Milan team. Yes, Manchester United will be looking at this tie and thinking we can go all the way again in Europe after the disappointment, of course, against Barcelona. They will want to go all the way, and I'm sure they can do that. There's no question that United have, I think, proved a lot of people wrong this year. After the initial patchy form at the beginning of the season, having just sold Cristiano Ronaldo for £80 million to Real Madrid, people figured that this United team were on the slide. They'd lost their talisman, the guy who scored a lot of goals and who set pulses racing with his performances up front. But United have shown themselves actually to be more of a team perhaps this year than they were in the last couple of seasons. And with Wayne Rooney in the barnstorming form that he's in, they can go all the way, they will want to go all the way, and Sir Alex Ferguson won't settle for anything less. Yes, United got to keep a lookout on some of the players that we've got under consideration. I think Frank Ribery will be certainly one to watch if he's fit and fully fit. Bastian Schweinsteiger on his day again can be a real handful. Arjen Robben, he scored one of the goals of the tournament in the last round, an absolutely stunning effort for Bayern. They were on the point of struggling in their last tie. So Robben is certainly one that I would look out for, as well as Ribery. But Klose, if he plays in the match, good finisher, good leader of the line. I think that he's one to watch too. Yes, Franz Beckenbauer has spoken in glowing terms about Wayne Rooney. I'm always slightly concerned when we hear that from the Kaiser, as Beckenbauer is known, because Franz Beckenbauer is nothing if he's not a politician, and a great politician, and he tends to say the things that opposing fans and opposing teams want to hear. So I wouldn't put too much store on that. But of course, it's not rocket science, is it? Rooney is in tremendous form. He's even suggested that England could win the World Cup with Rooney. Again, that's good politics from the Kaiser. The Germans will have, I'm sure, a plan to try and contain Rooney. If they've got a good one, it'll surprise me, because nobody else can contain him at the moment. He's on fire, Rooney. He's in the form of his life, and as I've said before, doing these spots, I just hope we can pickle it now and keep him in that form for the World Cup in the summer. But for this first leg, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't quite tight. And I think I'll go for level at the end of the first leg. That would suit Manchester United. So I'm going to go for 1-1, and then Manchester United will be very, very happy to entertain Bayern Munich back at Old Trafford, starting all square.